One of the things that I've always, I began to realize, especially in the beginning of my marriage, is that when people think of intimacy, it's not only physical, right? As a matter of fact, the physical part of it is really just a byproduct or end product of what happens emotionally, right? And I'm noticing that we're in a season right now, I don't know what it is, like cheating is still a thing. I don't get that. Like cheating is still a thing, but I realized that, like, for real, what happens is that for most couples is the emotional intimacy is not there. And when it's not there, your marriage is unfulfilled. In other words, there's a void. And when there's a void, right, you start looking in other places to replace the void. Sometimes you might look at, a hobby. It might be traveling. It might be whatever it may be. It may be that, and sometimes you might look to another relationship to fill that void, right? And I'm saying that that's not a healthy way to handle any relationship. If there's a void and communication isn't taking place, then chances are that we should spend some time communicating with one another and rejoining, if you will, recommitting, if you will, reconnect, if you will, start filling our own voids, right? I was dealing with a couple very recently. The wife had gotten so busy, getting tied up in just her day-to-day duties of being a mom and working and trying to have a career and all of those different things. And to the point where she and her husband weren't connecting, they weren't talking, they weren't doing all the things necessary to stay connected. And what ended up happening was, a couple weeks went by, a couple months went by, and the end result was he ended up in an extramarital affair. Why? Because they weren't connecting emotionally. And what I realized is that the outside is only a byproduct of what's happening on the inside. Listen to me, and listen to me very close for all my marriage couples. Recently, I was working out, taking care of my body, and had a spell with high blood pressure, right? I was working out, but I wasn't eating right. And health is a balanced thing. Eat right, work out, exercise, all of those different things. When we're talking about health, we're usually talking about health from a mental, from a physical, from a spiritual perspective. You can't be completely healthy if you're healthy mentally, but you're not healthy physically or spiritually, right? You only have part of the completeness of health, not the whole thing. And so I'm saying in our marriages, it is the emotional intimacy that allows us to be healthy relationally. So my question is, where are you? Where are you in your relationship such that you can be good at your job, good as a parent, but not healthy in your relationship? And I encourage you, I implore you, I challenge you to start having those conversations. If you need a therapist, go see a therapist. If you need a coach, go see a coach. If there's traumas that have hit you from way before, go and see somebody that can help you navigate so that you can have the relationship that you prayed for. Remember, this thing called marriage is supposed to be the most intimate. It is supposed to be the most fulfilling, the most satisfying, the most fulfilling relationship on the face of the earth. And if it's not that, then my friends, you need work. Right? But guess what? You can get the work done and experience exactly what it is that you want to experience. It's your boy Quest, man. Y'all know what I always say, from shaky to good, from good to great. Ultimately, what we want is phenomenal marriages. But phenomenal marriages don't just happen. It takes work. So let's do that. Work. And since we're speaking of health, I'm just going to enjoy some of this vitamin D from the sun and enjoy the day, y'all. Peace. What's up, y'all? It's your boy Quest, man, professional marriage and life coach. Listen, one of the things that we've always tried to do here, or one of the major themes here at the Greenhouse, right, or in the work that I do, is to concentrate on love, lifestyle, and legacy, right? And for the purposes of lifestyle, we wanted to create merch that is consistent with our ideas and beliefs as it relates to marriage. So listen, guys, you can see I got on the Tribe Called Marriage, raglan shirt, Tribe Called Marriage hat, and we have that and tons more merch in the shop. Do me a favor, if you like what we're doing and you like the merch, do me a favor, stop by, get some for you and your wife, and support the movement. You feel me? Because if you're not working on your marriage, my friends, then what are you doing? Y'all already know what it is. It's your boy Quest. Peace.